Prelude. Question. What is a goal? Answer. A goal is an objective, aim, ambition, or purpose, an item to acquire, an aspiration, or a defined status. It represents a desire in action for improvement or achievement, serving as a target to work towards. Question. Where do they come from? Answer. Goals come from people who believe there is more to achieve or become beyond their current circumstances. They stem from the inherent human drive to pursue improvement and fulfill aspirations. Question. What do they cost? Answer. Goals, in themselves, cost nothing. However, the absence of goals can come at the expense of one's self-esteem and personal acknowledgement of happiness. While setting goals is free, the lack of goals may have detrimental effects on an individual's well-being. Question. Who needs them? Answer. Everyone needs goals. Goals play a vital role in increasing and continually enhancing self-esteem. As goals progress, self-esteem becomes stronger, leading individuals to aim for even greater achievements, creating a perpetual cycle of growth and fulfillment. On the goal process. The goal process is presented as a way to increase self-esteem repeatedly. As goals progress, self-esteem becomes more defined and stronger. The analogy of Newton's laws is employed, highlighting the idea that, like motion, once you are in motion with your goals, the momentum tends to continue. Conversely, when you are at rest, there is a desire to remain at rest. The key is to strive to keep goals in motion for ongoing personal development. Why people set goals? Goal setting is considered a fundamental aspect of human existence, distinguishing humans from other living creatures. Humans possess the unique ability to set goals and strive to change their circumstances. This innate capability is deeply ingrained in the human experience, contributing to a sense of fulfillment and self-improvement. Lucius Aeneas Seneca, a Roman philosopher from 4 BC to 65 AD, reflects on the idea that humans, unlike other creatures, go beyond basic needs. He suggests that humans have a natural inclination to pursue more, to create, and to value things beyond necessities. The desire for progress and improvement leads to the development of goals and the pursuit of a better life. Seneca states, "Was it not enough for man to provide himself a roof of any chance covering and contrive for himself some natural retreat without the help of art and without trouble? Believe me, that was a happy age, before the days of architects, before the days of builders. And further, for the limit everywhere corresponded to the need. It is we that have made all other things valuable. We that have made them admired. We that have caused them to be sought for by extensive and manifold devices. That moderation which nature prescribes, which limits our desires by resources restricted to our needs, has abandoned the field." Throughout history, human life has evolved significantly due to the pursuit of something better. Goals have been instrumental in driving accomplishments, improvements, and societal progress. This contrasts with other animals, which primarily survive on pure instinct, passing down identical and equal behaviors from one generation to the next. Seneca emphasizes the diversity of individuals in terms of goals, perceptions, and ideas. Each person possesses a unique certificate of individuality, and this uniqueness is a gift, referred to as individualism and agency. Society, however, often exerts pressure to conform and shape individuals into standardized, cookie-cutter personalities to meet predefined norms of acceptability for a particular group or society norm. The metaphor of a cookie-cutter illustrates the impact of complete conformity. In a cookie-cutter world, every individual becomes identical, with no distinguishing features, uniqueness, or value separator. People are not replicas of one another. Instead, each individual contributes diverse and specific personalities to the world. In essence, the celebration of individualism and the freedom to view and choose as one understands are highlighted as essential attributes that make each person unique and valuable in one aspect or another. This section encourages embracing individuality rather than succumbing to societal pressures to conform. Mankind's limited similarities. Acknowledged, there exist numerous shared human attributes contributing to a sense of commonality among individuals. These similarities encompass the physiological functioning of our bodies, the imperative for safety, and a mutual appreciation for social connection. In 1943, Abraham Maslow meticulously categorized the fundamental similarities and curiosities inherent to every individual. His exploration delved into the requisites for each of us, recognizing humans as a species inherently inclined towards tribal and social interactions. Maslow's scrutiny of the human mind and brain underscored their intricate operations. The principal controlling organ orchestrates multiple parallel processes, with thousands of nerves and emotions functioning simultaneously. Consequently, a myriad of motivations stemming from various levels of Maslow's hierarchy can coexist. Addressing satisfaction, Maslow employed terms like relative, general, and primarily to delineate the foundation of each individual's essential similarities. The hierarchy commences at the base, progressively building upwards. Contrary to the notion of individuals singularly focusing on a specific need, Maslow posited that a particular need dominates the human organism at any given time. Thus, Maslow's focus centered on identifying the fundamental types of motivation and establishing the hierarchical order in which they should be addressed. Exceeding similarities to differences. The goal process serves as a roadmap to a lifetime of genuine happiness. In the pursuit of Maslow's pinnacle, self-actualization, each individual naturally transforms into a distinct and unique persona. The process of attaining goals stands as the most formidable impetus, propelling the world forward. Indeed, the forces embedded within the goal process have wielded the power to move mountains, shaping the world's landscape with man's visions, work, and progress. The utilization of the goal process represents an individual's most accessible and inexhaustible resource on Earth. Its potency, when harnessed to its fullest, unfolds with a transformative energy that defies exhaustion. Use it to its fullest advantage, and it will work like magic. Two facets of happiness. In the book's preface, I assert that the goal process is employed by happy people. However, it is crucial to recognize and comprehend the two primary facets within the realm of happiness: pleasure and joy. These terms are often used interchangeably, yet they bear profound distinctions in their essence. Pleasure. Pleasure encompasses delightful activities, typically momentary and time-bound. Engaging in pleasurable activities, such as playing video games, watching sports, pursuing hobbies, or socializing with friends, provides enjoyment during the activity. Once the pleasurable pursuit concludes, the mindset reverts to its previous state, whether you leave that scenario improved or not. While pleasures offer temporary relief from challenges, they do not fundamentally alter one's identity, self-esteem, or address overarching issues. Although not transformative, pleasures hold significance in creating memorable experiences and fostering crucial friendships. They serve as brief respites from the routine, allowing a momentary escape from life's demands to regain focus and perspective. However, it's essential to exercise caution, as pleasure-based happiness is inherently transient. When a person utilizes pleasures as a mask for a perceived lifestyle, they greatly harm their self-esteem, especially if the facade degrades and reality is seen beyond the image they tried to present to the world. Joy. Joy, on the other hand, is an outcome, a heightened sense of self-worth and profound self-understanding. Even after the activity concludes, joy leaves behind a lasting feeling of self-recognition, a sense of improvement, or lessons learned through endurance or unanticipated scenarios. Happiness, derived from fulfilling requirements with the potential to impact self-esteem or life circumstances positively, marks the key distinction. The crux lies in accomplishing something personally significant. Pleasure and joy may intersect, and undoubtedly, pursuing goals will bring moments of pleasure. However, joy persists beyond pleasurable moments, enduring trials, tears, and turmoil because it is rooted in a profound understanding of one's purpose, whether they lead a crowd or stand alone in solitude. When embarking on your goal-setting journey, discerning between pleasure and joy is paramount. With this foundational understanding, you are poised to apply the goal process effectively. Focus on your efforts. Leave luck behind. For happiness isn't a product of luck, pleasures are. Quote, "Diligence is the mother of good luck." Unquote. Benjamin Franklin. The Golden Means. An ancient Greek philosophy, eloquently expounded by Aristotle, underscores the importance of situating oneself at the midpoint between two extremes. In this philosophical framework, there exists an upper threshold and a lower threshold, and the most favorable position is found at the equilibrium, the sweet spot. This equilibrium is characterized by moderation, neither too much nor too little. Anything falling below the minimum threshold is deemed inadequate, and anything exceeding the maximum threshold is likewise deemed excessive. The essence of the golden means is an indispensable element woven into every facet of the goal process. Straying too far beyond either threshold introduces imbalance, emphasizing the need for a delicate calibration between extremes. Consistent oscillation between various concepts becomes a rhythmic dance, fostering an average balance to ensure optimal outcomes. Example, when driving a car and aiming to maintain a constant speed, it becomes necessary to apply more power when navigating an incline. Inadequate power results in an inability to ascend to the hill's summit. Conversely, when descending steep mountains, one must engage braking resistance to prevent surpassing a safe operating speed. Life mirrors this driving scenario, teaching us the art of maintaining a steady pace, knowing when to apply power and in what measure, and when to implement resistance, all in balanced proportions without overwhelming pressure. Before delving into the intricacies of the goal process, it is imperative to grasp three fundamental aspects. These serve as guideposts, steering you toward a judicious approach to your actions. Recognizing these principles not only ensures safety but also enhances efficiency. Applying these rules becomes a linchpin for elevating your self-esteem, a critical element in achieving the desired results of any goal. The journey toward success is not only about reaching objectives but also about maintaining equilibrium throughout the process and keeping well within the thresholds of the golden means. Misery. Certainly, the word misery does not resonate very positively, with the exception of sadistic personalities, to whom this book is not catering. It is the absolute opposite of both pleasure and joy. Misery is the natural default of how one feels when either form of happiness is denied. It occurs as a result of bad actions or from the lack of accountable actions. Misery is the consequence of outcomes where improper logic was applied or when choices lack guidance or direction toward a set goal. Essentially, misery has many avenues through which it can creep into your life and may linger if not forced out. In summary, misery is powerful and painful. Prioritizing the avoidance of misery is crucial. While it may not be entirely avoidable, taking proactive steps can significantly minimize and, to a large extent, prevent it in the future. Even in the face of life's inevitable challenges that impose a form of misery, there are powerful lessons to extract from those feelings, providing valuable insights for future changes leading towards happiness. By learning and following the goal process, you will likely find that you've managed to bypass a considerable amount of potential misery, leading to a more fulfilling and content life. Gifts and rewards. Gifts and rewards yield additional benefits to our lives, offering more than our initial possessions. They contribute to the expansion of our personal inventory, typically in the form of material items. Despite sharing this common outcome, the processes underlying the creation of these gains differ significantly in their origins, purposes, intentions, and implications for self-esteem. Gifts, in particular, hold unique significance when either given or received. The essence of a gift lies in its transfer between individuals, embodying a gesture of appreciation and value towards the recipient. While the value of a gift isn't solely determined by the intrinsic price of the item, it encapsulates the emotional sentiment associated with how one person values another. Often, the act of giving a gift serves as a means of self-expression, conveying our appreciation for someone else and symbolizing the investment of our time, thoughts, and efforts. Giving gifts. When you sincerely give a gift, you invest time and consideration for the betterment of someone else. As emphasized in the goal process, your time is valuable, and it's crucial to prioritize it for what and who matters most. The subtle message conveyed through giving a gift is a communication to the recipient that they are genuinely worth your time and departing of your possession for their gain. Your happiness holds significance to them. The aim is to make them feel and understand their importance in your life. A gift is typically a thought-out item that you believe would be helpful or appreciated by the intended recipient. Gifts extend beyond material items or money. They often involve the time spent with someone, performing a task that, while immaterial, is beneficial to them. While trinkets or items can become symbols of sentimental value, the act of giving often serves as a meaningful connection between individuals. The challenge in giving a gift lies in the possibility that its reception may not be appreciated or recognized in the way you wish it to be. It is crucial to give a gift freely, without expecting anything in return. This will maintain its essence as a genuine expression of care and thoughtfulness. If a gift is given with the expectation of reciprocation by the recipient, it ceases to be a true gift and may be perceived as an investment, manipulation, or concealed bribe. Genuine giving comes from the heart, devoid of any tallying or tracking after the offering. Over time, keeping a record of gifts diminishes the value of the giver. Give because you genuinely want to, as it contributes to your self-esteem as well, reflecting that you possess something of value to share with others. When gifts are given with the intent to enhance the worth of someone else, both parties benefit from the exchange. The recipient feels valued, while the giver finds satisfaction in knowing they have positively impacted another person through simple generosity. Conversely, when gifts lack proper intent, both parties are vulnerable to become victims of the situation. The recipient may unknowingly acquire a perceived debt, and the giver might harbor resentment in return in what they perceive to have been a loss. Receiving gifts. The reception of gifts varies among individuals, and at times, it can be challenging to express gratitude or fully understand the effort the giver invested in providing the gift. As the recipient, you didn't contribute the time and effort that resulted in this positive addition to your life, making it sometimes challenging to grasp the full meaning intended by the giver. It's important to acknowledge that a gift is a thoughtful gesture from someone who considered you. A minimum expression of gratitude, such as a sincere thank you, suffices when the gift is genuine. Recognizing the gift for what it is, without feeling the need for reciprocation, maintains the essence of the act of giving. Accepting gifts benefits both the recipient and the giver. The act of receiving a gift serves as external validation of how someone else values you. This external validation can be one of the most significant gifts you receive. Thanks to someone else's thoughtful gesture, you now possess something of increased value. There are instances where you may be unable to reciprocate the gesture, and that is acceptable. A genuine giver presents a gift with the expectation that it is for you, not merely for themselves. Earned rewards. The distinction between a gift and a reward lies in their origin and transferability. Unlike a gift, which involves receiving a gain from someone else's actions, a reward cannot be freely transferred from one person to another. Instead, a reward is something that must be earned through individual choices and actions. While a reward may manifest as a physical possession, it's not always material. Rewards are outcomes that are predetermined based on specific actions. The key element is the direct correlation between the action taken and the subsequent reward. This system of earning reinforces the principle that the effort invested contributes directly to the achievement of the desired result. Mutual rewards. In various instances, a mutual arrangement unfolds where two parties engage in a discussion centered around action and outcome, essentially, work and pay. In this dynamic exchange, both sides contribute and sacrifice, creating a reciprocal relationship. A tangible example of this reciprocity is evident when you step into a store. Here, You exchange your money for a product or service, constituting a mutual trade. Should the price exceed your perceived value of the product, you may choose to forego the purchase. Conversely, if the product's value surpasses the price, you gladly part with your money, reveling in the satisfaction of a good deal. This concept underscores the universal appreciation for exchanges that mutually benefit both parties involved. Thus, a mutual rewarding transaction for both parties. Know your worth. Understanding your worth is pivotal. Yet the challenge lies in the diverse ways individuals perceive and value rewards. Worth, inherently tied to time, becomes a powerful currency in the intricate trade for rewards that shapes your life. The key lies in how you negotiate this exchange, recognizing the nuances in your values and the possibilities your potential rewards hold. By comprehending and applying the steps of the goal process, you pave the way to enhancing the rewards that will define your life's trajectory. This structured approach becomes a compass, guiding you towards a future brimming with accomplishments and fulfillment. Your worth, reflected in the time you invest, is the determining value in this exchange. Elevating your rewards is not only a matter of strategic time investment but also a journey of personal growth. Increasing your knowledge and fostering a willingness to assist others becomes a catalyst for this transformation. In this pursuit, the goal process emerges as a tool that not only amplifies your understanding of worth but also propels you toward a lifetime of enriched rewards. Laziness. The dichotomy between laziness and efficiency, or complacency, stands as one of the most detrimental influences on any goal. Laziness transcends mere inaction, it encompasses even a 99% effort toward a goal. True dedication demands a complete commitment, a 100% effort, as that remaining percentile holds the potential to unravel the progress you've painstakingly achieved. Embracing laziness forces reliance on others for the fulfillment of your goals. While assistance is often willingly offered, it is imperative not to let external help impede your self-improvement journey. Maintaining a minimal reliance on others and maximizing your self-reliance is essential. Laziness not only increases the workload for yourself but burdens others unnecessarily. It also jeopardizes the potential for goal fruition if others can't or won't help you. To combat laziness, strive to undertake tasks within your capacity rather than shifting the responsibility onto others. Though assistance may be available, refrain from allowing it to hinder your personal growth and self-esteem. Avoid the trap of laziness, and you'll not only minimize unnecessary work on your part but also foster an environment where collective efforts contribute constructively toward shared goals. Efficiency stands as the antithesis of laziness. Its ultimate aim is to propel goals, agendas, or processes forward at an accelerated pace while minimizing the investment of time and resources. Achieving maximum efficiency necessitates substantial effort and thoughtful planning. The hallmark of efficiency is the transition from personally executing tasks to having external factors perform actions that once consumed your resources. This shift might give the impression of laziness, but it is, in fact, the result of meticulous efficiency. Efficiency is an art form born out of the desire to achieve more within a specified time frame. It signifies a strategic approach to task management and resource allocation. The true beauty of efficiency lies in the liberation it offers, enabling you to redirect your energies toward higher value activities. While onlookers might perceive a semblance of laziness due to the reduced personal involvement, the reality is that efficiency is a purposeful and deliberate strategy to optimize productivity and yield greater results. Generosity. Generosity is the act of caring for others and providing assistance when needed. However, there exists a delicate balance, as generosity can inadvertently transform into an expectation on the part of the recipient. In such instances, the well-intentioned individual may unknowingly foster laziness in the person they are trying to aid. It is crucial to exercise caution in your acts of generosity, ensuring that your kindness does not lead to being taken advantage of or to incidentally hinder the recipient's growth and learning opportunities. Striking a balance between compassion and enabling is essential for fostering a healthy and constructive environment. More of this is covered in the section of Becoming a Mentor. Value. Value permeates every aspect of life, manifesting in diverse forms ranging from the expensive to the cheap, the free to the worthless. These distinctions are subjective judgments, shaped by individual perspectives on what holds significance in one's life. The allocation of resources for obtaining something varies among individuals based on their unique priorities. Some objectives may be adequately served by lower quality items, while certain aspirations may demand substantial investments for enduring outcomes. The temporal nature of value is also a critical consideration. Some things hold great importance in the short term but depreciate rapidly, while others necessitate prolonged efforts for lasting results. The key to assessing the value of anything, whether it be an object or a person, lies in understanding your goals. Without a clear destination in mind, acquisitions risk being futile or misplaced. A focused mindset, grounded in goals, not only assigns value to possessions and time but also cultivates a sense of self-esteem through purposeful living. Only by understanding the value of several different things at once are we able to prioritize our time and resources to best accompany our efforts in our current status.